So today we are going to study the new chapter, control and coordination. Control and coordination. As the name indicates, in this chapter we are going to study the controlling system of our body, or the system which brings the coordination. So here particularly this control and coordinations are helpful or present only in the multicellular organism, or its need is only in the multicellular organism. The control is not important or necessary in single cell organism or in single cell microorganisms. There is no need of controlling, or there is no need of any coordination. But in the higher animals, for controlling the body organs or body systems or body functionings, there is a controlling system is there, or there is a need of coordination between the functionings of the two animals. So in single cell microorganism, nervous system is absent. Now this control and coordination it brings by two methods. Controlling is done by two methods, that is the nervous control. This control brings with the help of electrical signals, and the second system working in our body for the controlling the functions or for maintenance of the coordination. The second system is the hormonal system, hormonal control or hormonal system. These two systems are helpful for the control and coordination. Hormonal system particularly brings the control with the help of chemicals, and these chemicals are known as hormones. So in our body, these two systems are in working for the coordination or for controlling all the functions of the body. So the first system we are going to study about the nervous system. Which type of nervous system is present in different organisms. So in primitive organisms, means in microorganisms, single cell microorganism, nervous system is absent, because in small organization there is no need of any control or coordination. But when the organization is large, means the multicellular body, many cells are there, and so for controlling these many cells and for bringing the coordination, the nervous system is necessary. So first we are going to study the nervous system. In Hydra, this Hydra belongs to the phylum Cnidaria. Or formerly this phylum is also called as Coelenterata. So actually the non-chordate animals are divided into 10 phylums. In 11th you studied the 10 phylum of this. The first phylum is Porifera. Example is sponges, and the Cnidaria or Coelenterata, actually it is the second phylum of non-chordate group, and in this group a simple type of nervous system is developed. The nervous system in Hydra is in the form of nerve net only. The network of nerves are there, and so See here the structure or the type of nervous system present in hydra. Hydra, it is very primitive animal, no sensory organs are there, sensory organs are absent. Organ system is also not well developed. So these structures are called as the tentacles, you know. In 11th standard actually we studied this hydra, and see here in this hydra there is a network of nerve cells. The nerve cells are arranged in the form of network. This network is also observed in tentacles. So this is the network, nerve net. Now see here what type of this nervous system is observed in hydra. Actually in hydra the two types of cells are there. The types of cells. So the first cell is sensory cells, and the second type of cells present in the hydra for the nervous system is the nerve cells. This is also called as neuron. You know, the nerve cell is called as the neuron. So these two types of cells are present in hydra for the controlling or for the coordination. Actually in hydra it is the multicellular organism, and at some extent there is a division of labor, means different types of cells are there. There is no organ system is developed. Different types of cells are present in the hydra. For example, for digestion, particularly digestive cells are there. For respiration, a particular cells are helpful for the exchange of gases, and for the controlling, these two cells are present, sensory cells and nerve cells. Now these nerve cells have its fibers. Suppose for example this is the nerve cell, and this nerve cell has the nerve fiber, and these nerve fibers are attached to one another, and in this way it forms the network. So this is the nerve cell, and it forms it has the nerve fibers, and these fibers in between the two nerve cells there is a gap. This gap is called as the synapse. In between the two nerve cells there is a small gap, and this gap is called as the synapse. And so in this way it forms a net-like structure, network-like structure in whole body. And these sensory cells are scattered in whole body, particularly at the surface of the body and tentacles. These sensory cells are present. Sensory cells are present. There is no sensory organ, particular sensory organ is absent in the hydra. Hydra मध्ये कुठेही एक particular sensory organ नाही. For example, there is no eye for the sensation of vision or light. There is no particular organ like the tongue for tasting, or any skin for a touch or any sensation. So particular sensory organ is absent in the hydra, but the sensory cells are present or scattered whole the body, all over the body. The sensory cells are present. Now this nerve net is particularly divided into two parts. Actually in hydra the digestive tube is present, so it is called as the cylindron tube. Completely digestive tube तिथं आहे, and this is called as, this internal membrane is called as gastrodermis gastrodermis. The membrane above the digestive tract is called as the gastrodermis, and this outer membrane is called as, it is the epidermis. Epidermis. And now, so the space between the gastrodermis and epidermis, this complete space, this space is called as mesoglea. Mesoglea means the space between the outer epidermis and the inner gastrodermis. So this space is called as the mesoglea, and in this mesoglea the nerve net is present. The one network is attached to the epidermis and one network is attached to the gastrodermis. Now here, what type of sense controlling system, how it works in the hydra. Now, any sensory cells of any part, means there is due to the stimulation of any prey, not only the cells of tentacles get stimulated, it is not necessary. When the prey is there, त्यांचं भक्ष्य जेव्हा आसपास असेल, or any one cell get sensitized, any one cells get stimulated, and this stimulation, this impulse get transferred in any direction by the network, by this nerve net. Means there is no particular way for the transfer of impulse like the human being. आपल्यामध्ये जसा complete एक way आहे, means from the impulse of taste is transferred from tongue up to the brain only. There is no way, but in this hydra the transfer of impulse means information is transferred in any way, means any cell from any part gets stimulated. कुठली सेल स्टिम्युलेट होऊ शकते, तिला जाणीव होऊ शकते, आणि तिथून मग ते इन्फॉर्मेशन, ती माहिती जी आहे ती पूर्ण सेल पर्यंत पाठवली जाते in the form of nerve net. So this type of system, nervous system, is called as the diffused nervous system. So in hydra the type of nervous system is diffused. Remember this, diffused nervous system. In hydra the nervous system is diffused type, means there is no proper way of the transfer of impulse from any point. Any cell of the body gets stimulated and it transfer the impulse to whole body, and so there is a movement of tentacles takes place for taking the food. No particular sensory organ is there. इथं कुठलाही एखादा सेन्सरी ऑर्गन्स याच्यामध्ये नाहीये, बट ओनली प्रिमिटिव्ह टाइप ऑफ नर्वस सिस्टीम इज डेव्हलप्ड इन द हायड्रा. And now we are going to study somewhat developed nervous system of the another phylum, of the next phylum. This second phylum is the Platyhelminthes, flatworms. In this phylum, the flatworms are there. So second type of nervous system we are going to study. The second example is the Planaria. Planaria. Its phylum is Platyhelminthes. Platy means flat, 11th मध्ये झाले आपलं. Helminth means worm, जंत. The worms in which the body cavity, body coelom is absent, that all types of animals are included in the separate phylum that is called as the Platyhelminthes. Example आहे Planaria, the flatworm. Now here in this organism, nervous system is somewhat developed than the primitive organisms. So this is the Planaria, and here in this Planaria the nervous system is divided into two parts, the central nervous system, and second part is peripheral nervous system. So in the planaria, nervous system is somewhat well developed, and this system is well organized. It is not diffused type, it is the organized system, and it is particularly the centrally organized system from which the peripheral nerves are arises. So in this phylum, nervous system is divided into two parts, the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Now here, central nervous system. This central nervous system consists the cerebral ganglia, inverted U-shaped cerebral ganglia, and from this ganglia the two nerve cords are arises. The ventral nerve cord, ventral side ला आहे याची nervous system. Actually in all non-chordate animals, the nerve cord, you know, in 11th science we already studied that the nerve cord, nervous system in chordate animal, it is always present at the ventral side of body, whereas in chordate it is present at dorsal surface. Human being, the nerve cord is present, spinal cord is present at the dorsal side, but in this non-chordate animal, now here the structure of the nervous system. So this is the central nerve ganglia. Ganglia means a bunch, group of nervous tissue. There is a group of tissue forming inverted U-shaped structure, inverted, ulta U, inverted U-shaped structure in the head region, and this structure actually it is called as the brain. It is not a pure brain, but this complete group of nerve cells, bunch of nerve cells, that is the ganglia, which is present at the ventral part of the body in the head region, that is called as the brain. So it is U-shaped, and from this brain, from this nerve ganglia, the two nerve cords are arises. This is called as nerve cord. So there are two nerve cords. So these nerve cords, and now these two nerve cords are connected with each other by a transverse nerve fibers. This is the transverse nerve fibers, and so it forms the ladder like structure. शिडी सारखं स्ट्रक्चर इथं तयार झालेलं आहे. So these are the nerve fibers which connect the two parallel nerve cords. So these are the two parallel nerve cords arises from the brain, and from this nerve brain the 9 nerve fibers nerves are arises, and these nerves are called as the peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system means the nerves which are arises from the central part and goes up to the peripheral region. साइडला जे गेलेले आहेत त्याला म्हणायचंय peripheral nervous system. And here a particular eye spots are present at the peripheral part in the head region. This is called as the eye spot, and here particularly the cells from this part, sensory cells from this part get stimulated due to the light. So this is the well developed nervous system present in the planaria. particularly the central nervous system, which consists the brain. The brain means it is a group of nerve cells that is called as the ganglia, and shape of this ganglia is inverted U shaped, and from this ganglia the two nerve cords are arises, and these nerve cords get connected by the transverse nerve fibers, forming the ladder like structure. Here the sensory cells are present in the body. इथं सुद्धा sensory cells आहे, and from these sensory cells they get stimulated and they transfers the stimulus, means impulse, towards the this nerve cord, and from this nerve cord this information transfers towards the brain. So here the well organized system is observed in the planaria. And now next system, nervous system, is of course the human nervous system, which is very well organized. So up to this you know about the nervous system, means nervous system is absent in primitive animals. आता याच्यावरून तुमच्या लक्षात आलं असेल की प्रिमिटिव्ह एनिमल्स मध्ये नर्वस सिस्टीम कम्प्लिटली absent आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इन स्पंजेस there is no sensory organs or no sensation or nervous system is there. स्पंजेस मध्ये कुठलीही नर्वस सिस्टीम नाहीये, त्यांना कुठलेही सेन्सेशन होत नाही. नेक्स्ट जो फायलम आहे फॉर एक्झाम्पल पोरिफेरा नायडेरिया, नर्वस सिस्टीम इज डिफ्युज्ड टाइप, इट इज नॉट वेल ऑर्गनाइज्ड. And in next phylum, that is in Platyhelminthes, nervous system is somewhat developed. Sensory organs are only it is the eye spot, but all type of sensory organs are absent. But the nervous system get somewhat developed, and it is in the form of nerve ganglia and nerve cord. And the next well developed nervous system is the human nervous system, which we are